and autonomy. SRM Easwari Engineering College. All that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy. SRM Easwari Engineering College. All that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy. SRM Easwari Engineering College. All that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. Pursuit of knowledge. In the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design. In accomplishments, small or big. In honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy. SRM Easwari Engineering College. All that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy. SRM Easwari Engineering. All that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. The claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy, SRM Easwari Engineering College, all that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy, SRM Easwari Engineering College, all that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditations and autonomy, SRM Easwari Engineering College, all that there is happiness. All that there is happiness. In pursuit of knowledge, in the quest for excellence, happiness in each line of design, in accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap and in each goal, in the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation.
On behalf of Easwari College, the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all for this 2 days virtual training program. The Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering started in the year 1996. We are celebrating 25 years of excellence. We are celebrating the Silver Jubilee year along with the college. This year, many activities are also being conducted throughout the year. The Department of Electrical and Electronics is accredited by National Board of Accreditation for the continuously for the fifth time. And to mention some of the highlights of the department has a Center of Excellence for Renewable Energy Research, where a lot of research activities are being carried out. As you are all aware that with renewable industry, the near future you can see lot of job opportunities will be coming in this particular field along with the electric vehicles. So we have a Center of Excellence for Renewable Energy Research. Students, faculty members, industry are collaborated with us. We are doing a lot of research projects, and we have many state-of-the-art laboratories. To mention a few, we have a high voltage testing facility laboratory, which is a very, very unique facility which is there only in IIT, Anna University, and few in IITs, because the cost of the equipment itself is very huge. We have a facility for 100 kilovolt. You can do a lot of testing. New materials testing can be carried out in the department. Lot of consultancy works are being carried out. We are doing some projects for the industries, and students are also involved in all these activities. We also have renewable energy exclusive laboratory. We have a simulation laboratory and other state-of-the-art laboratories in the department. And many achievements are there from our department, especially a student of our department has recently got offer in the University of Central Florida for doing his direct PhD with a fellowship of rupees 65 lakhs, which is a very, very unique, and we are very proud at this moment because it is very difficult to get such a huge fellowship for doing your higher studies. So after completing his PE, now he has joined directly to PhD with a full fellowship of 65 lakhs from the university. Besides, there are many other achievements. Every year the placement record of the department is more than 95%. Few students have become entrepreneurs, and many students have gone for higher studies at premier universities globally, and the alumni network is a very, very big. The students are connected. Lot of activities are being carried out. Besides, the college became autonomous in the year 2019, and I think you all will be aware of it. Autonomous, as we started, some students started asking questions whether it is a university or college. Ours is an autonomous college. Easwari Engineering College is an autonomous college, meaning we can do everything like a university. We can have our own curriculum. We can design our own curriculum. We can conduct on our own way. We can conduct our examinations. We can evaluate the scripts. We can have lot of new courses. Everything can be done. Only one thing we cannot do. We cannot issue a degree certificate on our own. The degree certificate will be issued by the university, Anna University. Other than that, all changes can be done. So lot of industry supported courses are being offered. Many students after completing the course have joined in core industries like Robert Bosch, ABB, and other premier core companies. They are also into government sector. Many are into service sectors, IT related sectors. So many achievements. And regarding this program, every year we conduct similar activities for the school students, especially before they appear for NEET, JEE exams, just to disseminate the information and give some awareness among the school students. Every year we conduct similar programs. Also, we conduct a lot of skill development training programs during the summer and winter holiday. So students can always come to the college. You can also get some training from our staff members. Laboratories are there. You can get a lot of training. Last year also we had conducted similar program with more than 500 participants. This time we have made it YouTube live, so students can clarify the doubts. So at this moment, I would like to extend my warm welcome to the speakers because who have readily accepted our invitation. I would like to extend my warm welcome to Chinmayi Madam, who has attempted JEE in the year 2017, and now she is working as a system engineer in KLA Tenkar. And also, I would like to extend my warm welcome to Dr. R. Aruna. She attempted NEET in the year 2017. That is for the first time when NEET was introduced. And she is presently working in SRM Dental College, Ramapuram. So I take immense pleasure. I join along with all my faculty members in welcoming both the speakers for the session. And tomorrow also, in the morning, we are having a virtual training program on Arduino for real-time home automation, and also a small session on stress management and mental preparedness for facing the board exam. Because we all know during the pandemic, during the lockdown, everybody are there under stress. And especially school students, especially when you complete plus 2, normally you will be subjected to a lot of stress, maybe the pressure from the academics, from the friends, relatives. They will also give their inputs, motivate you, insist you to join this course, that course. They will give their own choices, and you will be little confused. And how to handle all those things will be covered in the tomorrow session. So we have planned for a 2-day session and made it YouTube live. So at this moment, I would like to also extend my best wishes to all the participants who have shown interest in attending this program. Also, it is made YouTube live. You can also visit the site, and also you can view the video later also. And at this moment, I would like to extend my best wishes to the coordinators, Mr. Vignesh, Dr. Raghavendran, and Mr. Keshavan, and also the other faculty members for conducting this type of program for the school students. Thank you, Srija. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Keshavan, sir, Assistant Professor of Preparedness Department, to introduce the chief guest.
Dr. R. Aruna for this virtual training program. Chinmayi Kajla ma'am going to discuss about the JEE exam preparation, and Dr. Aruna ma'am for NEET exam preparation. Chinmayi Kajla ma'am completed higher secondary school in Kundur, Andhra Pradesh. She attempted JEE exam in May 2017, made EAR and advanced EAR. She applied for BTech and MTech engineering design with a specialization in automotive engineering from IIT Madras. Presently, she is working as a system engineer in KLA Tenkar. So, ma'am, thank you for accepting our invitation for this program, ma'am. Our next chief guest for Dr. Aruna, ma'am. Ma'am completed schooling from Chennai by the year of 2017. She attempted NEET in May 2017. She is belonged to the actually first NEET batch student. She cleared a NEET exam in the first attempt. She secured a seat in our institution, SRM Dental College, Ramapuram, in the year of 2017. Presently, she is working, and she is an overall university topper since the first year to last final year. So, ma'am, thank you for accepting, both of you, thank you for accepting for invitation for this program. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Chinmayi Gajula to begin the session.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes, madam, very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this initiative. It will be very helpful for the JEE students to get some advice on how to prepare. So I will. So a small correction, sir. I'm still a student at IIT Madras. I will be graduating this semester by July 2022. And I will be working at HSBC most likely. So yeah, regarding the preparation, can you just give me 2 minutes? I've made a few notes on what pointers to cover. My internet is Thank you. So I will start with my journey of how I started to go about JEE. I wanted to I wanted to take BPC, but then because biology was interesting in my 10th and 12th. But then I talked to a few people and then realized that MPC may you get to work and apply your concepts more, and biology is more of remembering stuff. So I thought I would like to take up MPC. So regarding JEE, first what you need to understand the syllabus. You need to understand what topics you cover in the first year and what topics you cover in the second year. Now, if you are a 11th standard student, you will have an idea of what topics you have already covered and what topics you need to cover. And you will also know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. According to this, you can plan. And if you are a 10th standard student, what you need to do is you need to make a schedule of all the topics, and you can talk to your seniors and find out their approximate difficulty and then make a schedule. And you have to make the schedule such you have 2 years to prepare for JEE. Now what you can do is you can ideally, at least how I did it was, I took coaching, but how they scheduled it for us was they made sure to complete the entire syllabus by September of the second year, so that you have more than 6 months to revise the syllabus twice. So one revision, so you will basically understand the concepts, learn everything in the first time. That is 1.5 years. You will until September of your second year, you will learn the syllabus, and then another 4 months you will spend revising it and practicing problems. And the next last month you will spend consolidating and gaining confidence. Now how you can go about it is, first you identify your reference books. For I followed for physics, I followed H.C. Verma, Arihant and Sengage. Sengage for mathematics was very useful for me, and for chemistry, organic and inorganic, I followed GRT. So these reference books I found very helpful. You can also refer to, there is a lot of open source material available on the internet. You can find it out. You can talk to your seniors who will refer you to books. You can ask them for reference books. You can borrow them. So basically these books will have concepts, and they will also have the kind of questions that will appear in the exam. So that will help you practice. Now, once you have the reference books and once you understand the syllabus, what you need to do is you need to start learning, and you need to understand the concept. Now, when you're learning, you need to learn for the sake of the subject. You are learning this for JEE, everything all agreed. But the best way that the subject sticks into the mind is when you like the subject, when you try to really understand what's going on. So if you develop that interest, that curiosity for that subject, that skill will go a long way. It will help you throughout your career. Like no matter where you are, it will definitely help you. So that is one skill I would suggest you all have, and that is the attitude I would recommend you guys to approach the syllabus and your learning with. So once so you plan your schedule so that it matches what is being taught in school also. So if the linear algebra is being taught in school, right, you will know what when linear algebra is most likely going to be taught in school. So you plan it accordingly, and make sure that your schedule matches that. And you try to make sure that by September, if you finish all of these, you can have one round of revision. Now you need to schedule your revision also, and you before you schedule your revision, identify your strengths and weaknesses. Your weak topic, you need to make sure that you give larger amount of time. During your revision, during your learning, you focus on the concepts. During your revision, you focus on problem solving. You focus on sample problems and previous papers, etc. Now, one thing that helps, the general strategy for me that worked was, for physics, I did a lot of problem solving for physics and maths. for chemistry, whenever I read, I used chemistry was a lot of memory. Chemistry was more of a memory game. There is a little bit of logic and understanding, but it you need to remember a lot of stuff. So memory techniques like mnemonics and using abbreviations, all of these helped. You can look them up on the internet. A lot of material is available on tips and tricks to remember JEE chemistry syllabus. Now, apart from that, yeah, that is your preparation. That is when you learn. Now, for revision, always make short notes. When you revise, I started off revising. I revised the concept. I made short notes of all the important points that I was supposed to remember, and then I started solving problems. This is how I went about my revision. And after that, now how you approach the examination is, at least for me, what's worked is chemistry is more of a memory game, and it helps when I don't have the pressure of time. So I will not leave chemistry to the last, but rather in the first 20 minutes of my exam time. So you will be writing, I believe most of you will be joining coaching centers, or even when you're doing it on your own, try to do mock tests every weekend. Even if you're doing it on your own, do mock tests every weekend on the topics that you've prepared for that week. And how do you allot your time? You allot your time such that you do chemistry first. In the first 20 minutes, so you have 3 hours to attempt your JEE question paper. In the first 20 minutes, you should be finished with one round of chemistry. And in the next 45 minutes, you should finish all the questions that you know in math. If you don't know something, leave it and go to the next question. You can always come back to it later. That is how you maximize your score. Because if you are stuck at a problem and if you are trying to figure it out, you will miss out on another question that you would have known. And by the end, you will be very tensed and you won't be able to attempt that problem that you know as well. So you just make sure that you attempt all the questions you know first. The first 20 minutes, you attempt all the questions that you know in chemistry. You will come back to it after you finish the entire question paper once. And then the next 45 minutes, you spend solving maths. Next 1 hour to 45 minutes to 1 hour, you solve physics. By then, you would have been done with only 2 hours. You have 1 more hour and you're almost done with 60 to 70% of your question paper. And now you go back and you solve all the questions that you were doubtful about. Even then, don't attempt questions that you're doubtful about. Do not make lucky guesses, because there is negative marking. You will be penalized. See, JEE is designed to reward you if you know what you don't know. It is very important as an engineer to know what you don't know. And that is very important. You need to keep that in mind and not take guesses. So this is, how this was my strategy. This worked for me. I'm sharing it with you in the hopes that it works for you as well. I will take questions now. How to differentiate a strategy for mains and advanced? Very good question. So mains is more of a, so if you look at the questions that you find in mains versus the questions you find in advanced, in mains, each question is based on a single topic, at the most 2 topics. But in advanced, it is a combination of 2 really hard topics, 2 or 3 hard topics, and it goes into depth. So I would say you need to, so the first, if you are a JEE mains aspirant, that is if you think you want to do well in JEE mains and your performance in advanced doesn't matter to you, then you need to start practicing more problems. And but which I would not recommend. I believe everyone that applies their mind to anything can learn anything. I believe it's the attitude that matters. There is no such thing as a clever person and a dumb person. Your IQ is what you make it. Your curiosity defines your IQ. So what you need to do is be curious and ask questions. Why is this like this? Why is gravity? Why does gravity exist? Ask questions and find the answer. That way you will learn a lot about the world around you, and all these things that you learn, be it physics, maths, chemistry, are manifestations of the world around you. You use the imagination to understand those concepts, and those concepts will automatically be clear to you. So if you are preparing for mains, which I mean, I wouldn't recommend, but if you are, then you need to focus on practicing problems. But if you are preparing for advanced, you need to focus on understanding the concept completely well. So make sure that until September, that is the initial 1.5 years in which you learn the concept, you have the concept thorough. You should be able to derive any formula. See, your teachers will teach you how to derive formulas and everything, but you should be able to derive formulas from first principles. So you should have a clear, thorough understanding of the first principles, which needs you to be clear on the concept from day one. So you need to keep following the concept from day one, and you need to make sure. So if you are learning any concept today, you've learned a concept yesterday. How do these both concepts relate? Is there any connection between them? So if yesterday I learned about springs and and today I learned about pulleys. Now, how do I have a system that has both springs and pulleys? How do I go about solving it? Make problems and try to solve them on your own, and that is how you will develop the mindset of an engineer. And even if you clear JEE or if you don't clear JEE, this mindset will help you in your career. Simple. Sooner or later, you will win at life if you have this mindset, if you have that zeal towards the subject and towards the work. And so, yeah, you need to make sure that you consolidate your concepts by September, and the kind of questions you need to solve for mains are straightforward questions. But if you are preparing for advanced, in even revision 1 and revision 2, I would suggest you give equal time to mains type of questions and advanced type of questions. I hope that answers your question sufficiently. Is it useful to apply for definitely I would apply for competitive exams like RMO, IMO, participate in everything possible. Write KVPY, write NTSC, write IMO, NSO, and IEO and all that. Write all of these competitive exams, write as much as you can, but focus on your JEE preparation. What I'm saying is your JEE preparation will be adequate for exams like these as well, as long as you are thorough with your concept. Any more questions?
Yeah, you can unmute and ask your questions.
How much time should we allocate for preparation? See, that depends from person to person. So if you are just starting, if you've just finished your 10th standard, what I suggest you do is take a topic. Okay, take one topic, try to learn it, and try to solve. Take 3 topics from maths, physics, and chemistry. Try to solve them and take a sample question paper of JEE mains on these topics, and see how much time you're taking to solve them. See how well you're doing, and depending on how well you're doing, you need to adjust your time. So some topics might require you to some topics you might easily understand, some topics you will know that you're weak about. So it is a constant feedback. Your parents shouldn't be the ones pushing you. You should be the ones working yourself, and you should try constantly assess yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. That is very now that is the number one, that is a sure shot way to downfall. You should never compare yourself with others. Always compare yourself with who you were yesterday, where you were yesterday, and where you are today. Are you at least infinitesimally better than you were yesterday? Then you're good. That is all you need to take care about. Now, how much time you need to devote is you need to, look at the amount of time you are spending on each topic, look at how fast you're able to grasp the concepts, and then adjust accordingly. Make sure you are constantly, in tune with yourself, see how well you're doing, and then adjust accordingly. See how well you want to do, see how well you're doing, and if there is a mismatch, put in extra efforts. Any more questions?
Ma'am, one question. not about preparation, but about during selection of courses in IIT allocation. How do you know
See,
what course to select for your engineering degree?
okay, so how I went, there are two ways to go about it. How I went about it is I chose the subjects I like, but you can also choose the subjects that get you, the good jobs. So CS will obviously get you the good job. I liked product design because I felt it was interesting, and I liked mechanical a lot, but electrical also felt very interesting. So I found engineering design, which was a good mix of both, and it had robotics, like it had considerable intersection with robotics. That's why I chose it. But as you join college, your priorities might change. You will figure it out, but just make sure that you take an informed decision. What you can do is all the courses, all the programs that you choose, say engineering design or electrical engineering or chemical, mechanical, all of them will have a course curriculum put up on the websites of each of these colleges. What I suggest, now these course names are self-explanatory, so I would suggest you go through them, you do your homework, go through them, see what courses you like, see what courses you would like to do, you see yourself enjoying doing this. I would suggest you go about that. But if you want to have a comfortable life, have a stable job, etc., etc., then go by the placement statistics. So yeah, that is how you choose your this thing.
Thank you. I also wanted to add one more point for his question. Now the trend is changing a lot. I think she will also agree, because now the industry requirement has changed a lot, and people are in need of interdisciplinary, like pure electrical or pure computer science, pure civil. All those things, traditional courses are now losing their values, and people are expecting us to know interdiscipline. Like for example, electrical, as rightly said by the speaker, electrical, for example, not only pure electrical, you should know how to apply computer with electrical, computer with mechanical. Now electric vehicles have come, you should know how to apply machine learning to electrical. So all these things, interdisciplinary things are required, and as well as industry 4.0 is almost has given lot of changes in the industry requirements, and new job will be opened up in another few years. So based on that, you can also choose some courses and you can improve your skill set, and mainly it is based on your interest as well as the interest on the subject which you have. So as rightly said by Madam Chinmay, Madam, I also would like to add. So you can go through the courses, see what are the new latest technologies, and accordingly you can choose the courses. Thank you. Thank you for that. Any other participant you want to ask any questions? You can please unmute and raise your questions, or you can post here. Feel free to ask. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Even our courses are there in the website. You can also go through, give your comments. We will also do a lot of changes. Any other participant? Maybe students or parents. Of course, even school teachers, if they are there, you can also please come forward to ask some questions.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Really, it was really very informative. You said you are still a student, but the way you spoke and the tips you gave is really very useful. Very much. Best wishes to you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request Dr. R. Aruna to take over the session.
Welcome, madam.
Very warm welcome. Yeah, thank you, sir. A very warm welcome to all of you. So I would like to say namaste. So I'm from DAV. As sir already told, I'm now an intern from SRM Dental College, Ramapuram. So I first I owe my thanks and my for offering the great opportunity to talk to such students, for recommending me as a to just speak. So, so today, all of you, I'm going to talk about NEET. So NEET, as you all know, is a national eligibility come entrance test, and it's the one and only gateway to get through and get to get the doctor degree. And it's common for both MBBS plus BDS. So I actually would like to divide my session into three parts. Like for the first part, I would like to talk about myself as sir requested me, and the second part, I invite all of you. I'm sure you must be knowing it. What NEET is all about. It has been time and over again people and have so said, and there are many coaching centers which already have enlightened you about NEET. So I know I'm pretty sure that you must be knowing quite so much about NEET way better than me. So now I'll be highlighting on NEET, the basic concepts, whatever the procedures and what all involved in it. I'll be talking about that. Then I'll be summarizing and I'll be generally advising you as to how to go about choosing between the BDS and MBBS. So now I would like to begin my session by talking about myself. So for the first thing I would like to tell you is that time has changed a lot. So being the first NEET batch, I was in a lot of dilemma, and I couldn't choose between between medical stream or engineering stream. I was in your phase as well. So if for being 11th standard student, imagining about your future, what you will be years later, it's a big deal actually. So, but still, we are in a situation to decide between what we want to be. So, according to me, you must follow your dreams, and then you should be very clear about your dreams. So, what I did was I just didn't stop with NEET. So, NEET was new to me, and almost everything was new to me. So, there were students trying for several coaching centers and all. But still, I just attempted JEE. You must be pretty shocked. She's a doctor and she has cleared NEET, and why should she write JEE? But still, I wrote JEE, and it did help me a lot. Actually, I didn't go for any coaching center like Fiji or anything for writing JEE. I just wrote it for fun. Like you might not, you might be thinking why is she talking all that, but still, I just tried giving my JEE, and then the biggest mistake I did was I never thought about the negative marking which was there, and then I just attempted all the questions, and I ended up in negative marks actually. So that actually taught me a great lesson of to give importance to the negative marking that there in me. So the one advice which I would like to give right now is to keep in your mind that whenever you do not know the answer for sure, please don't attempt it. So that's what it's all about. So the negative marking is a very great. So just a second. Yeah, like I would like to continue with my speech now. So I attempted JEE and learned the important lesson that marking is a big thing and you should be serious. So this way JEE helped me a lot. Of course, I didn't clear JEE, but I learned the lesson that negative marking is there and we should not attempt it like playfully. You shouldn't be playful. So then I chose to write NEET. In our time, NEET was totally different. We had only 180 questions and we had to choose between them. The exam is about out of 720, and biology it contains about around 45 questions. So the major chunk of the marks is there in biology. So you must concentrate in biology. Next comes physics and chemistry. Physics and chemistry have been divided equally. So out of then the rest of the questions were divided on physics and chemistry. So I wasn't pretty strong in physics and chemistry. So I chose to concentrate more on biology. So with that, I cleared NEET in my first attempt. You must be pretty shocked. You're telling that you attempted biology, and how come you were telling that you passed? Because it was biology. So the first thing is you must know your strengths. So anybody can tell anything, but you must know what you are strong at. So the one thing is when whichever one you are sure about, only the question you are supposed to attend. It can be a little discouraging. You shouldn't take the risk of wrong question, and the one you know the answer is going to be wrong, and you should never take the risk of attempting that kind of questions. So I wouldn't suggest that you do that. It's actually in your hand. Everybody is different. Everybody has to decide on their own, and you are the one who knows better than anybody else about it.
Aruna madam, sorry for the interruption.
Yes, sir.
Your voice is little breaking.
Yes, sir. Maybe wrong with my internet connection. I'll just try rerunning, sir.
Okay. Can you turn on your video?
No, now it is okay, madam. Now it is fine. It is audible. You can. Madam, you can continue.
Aruna ma'am?
Yes, madam. Please proceed.
Yes, sir. I'll be continuing now. So, you need to know your strengths and weaknesses. So, first, what I would suggest is you must go through your NCERT books. So, as you know, the exam is being conducted. So, their primary priority is the NCERT syllabus. So, whether you learn your pure portion, whether you belong to the state board or the central board, whichever board you may belong to, the first book you must be reading is the CBSE books, NCERT books, biology, physics, as well as chemistry. You must be aware of it. Each and every line is important. From anywhere, from any chapter, that question can be asked. So you must be, everything should be in your fingertips. So this is what I would like to insist upon. So now, as far as the questions are concerned, I have already told you. Now, the major changes which have been made in is that in our time we had just one question, and we have to attempt all the scenario questions, not all. Like for every correct answer, you will be awarded 4 marks, and for each answer, you will be awarded -1 from total what you get. So, which means you are getting 200 for all your correct answers. And you say you have attempted 20 wrong questions, so you tend to lose 20 marks in your total. For your ultimate score or 180. So you must be very careful about this negative marking. It's a very important point you must keep in mind. So now I've told, this for the major change that is being made now is, since as you know, a lot of oppositions were made for NEET, and now they made the questions as 200. So you will be provided with 200 questions, and out of which you need to use 180 questions. So this is a big boon, isn't it? Is it not? So so you're so lucky to have these 200 questions, of which you can attempt just 180 questions, and you can score pretty good. Okay, so this is just a positive thing, no? So now the next thing which has been changed is that you need to be careful with your OMR sheet. So unlike the JEE, the computer-based exam, it's the pen and paper test. So you need to be careful with your OMR sheet. So you make sure that you follow the instructions which have been given by the instructor and all. So just don't make any mistake in your OMR sheet, and you'll be given 3 hours time to finish the exam. So it's up to you to choose whether to write biology first or physics first. Basically, on whichever subject you are more strong in, that actually determines which question you must be attempting. So based on you should be confident enough, and you should know the answer for sure. Of course, it's not going to be out of the box now. It's going to be asked from the NCERT books. Go through the syllabus thoroughly, and after completing the syllabus, take as much time as you can. So from say if the more early you start, the better. So most of you must be going for coaching sessions. So it's better to start going for one, because I prefer going to coaching centers because they'll be offering better training. They'll be revising your subjects based on your more than your teachers at school. You're going to write on the competitive exam, so which obviously needs special training. So what I feel in a coaching center is very important. So you must join it as soon as possible. So then after completing the syllabus, you need to read the book line by line, later for the NCERT syllabus, and go through a lot of test series. The test series plays a very key role. So you need to go through once in a while. You need to go back to your books, and then whenever you are stuck up with any question, the previous year question papers plays a key role. It's pretty well available in the CBSE website. So cbse.nic.in, that website has everything. So you can download the books if you belong to a state board, and you can even buy one for sure. Then you need to go through a lot of test series. Then what you can do is, now that in our time we had there's a question. You are from Tamil Nadu State Board. Yeah, you can. I have actually, when you know that when you were in two, you would have known that till 10th I was in CBSE. Then I shifted to State Board for my 11th and 12th grade. So I understand all the difficulties that you are actually facing now. So when I am able to stay motivated, not that it doesn't matter. Anybody can clear NEET. So you need to be confident enough. Don't be rejected with the point saying that I belong to the state board, or no, I'm saying empty book, I can't. It's not like that. So for the main, the selection is based on 50% of your 12th and 11th marks. So it's not just that you're preparing for NEET and you clear it, doesn't mean that you get a medical seat. So the 50% of your 12th marks is also taken into consideration. So you must also concentrate in your school subjects, in your school curriculum. So not to worry that you belong to state board. Even I was in state board and still I have cleared. So stay hopeful and you can clear it too. And the other thing was that in my time we could take only 3 attempts. So if you have taken NEET and you didn't clear it now, and then you can take it just 2 more times. That's all. And you can forget MBBS forever. Now the time has changed. You're so lucky. You can take a NEET for how many ever times you want, and there's no age limit also. So for us also there was an age limit. Only up to 25 years you could write NEET, but now it's not so. After so many oppositions, your seniors have fetched you so many plus points to write NEET. So now you can choose 180 questions out of 200 questions, and still then you can you have no age limit, and how many ever times you want you can write NEET. So this is a plus point. Is it right? Is it not? So stay happy, stay motivated, and then what is it the next important thing is that negative marking you must concentrate. Then negative marking, then for every correct answer you'll be getting 4 marks. So out of 720 you have to check with the cutoff marks. So every year there's a cutoff for NEET as well as BDS. So you must keep a constant check on the cutoff marks. So only when you cross the cutoff, when you score more than the cutoff, you can get the NEET. You can get the seat in MBBS. So what I suggest is you must always aim for government colleges. Why do I, despite studying in a reputed deemed institution, I still prefer encouraging students to aim for government colleges, because the one big plus point is the tuition fees. If you won't believe me, what I have paid is just, you can't even imagine. So for 1 year of BDS and government dental college, you get to pay just 11,000, and for MBBS it's just 13,000. And it's not the case with the other institutions. So I am not blaming the institutions, but it is that I'm asking you to aim higher. Okay, so everybody, you must aim for government colleges in the first place. So for which you need to score more. Yes, you may ask question. Miss, yeah, Praveen, you had raised your hands. Please ask the question. What was it? Okay, I will continue. So, yeah, that's what you can. Then, what was the other thing that was different? That is different from my time to yours. Is that in my time when I wrote, NEET was introduced for the first time and it was made compulsory. So we had no idea as to NEET will be made compulsory. So at that time, one other disadvantage was that we had to write for JIPMER. You all must be aware. It's there in Pondicherry, JIPMER Medical College. They conducted a separate exam for itself. So JIPMER entrance exam was there, and AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, it had its own entrance exam. In order to get a seat in those colleges. So another thing was that the Armed Forces Medical College, where you have to serve in the Indian Army as a doctor for 7 years. So it also had a separate entrance, and now the scenario has changed. All these exams has been merged one. So NEET is a single gateway, and in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, you can study anywhere across India with this NEET. So take in a positive sense, positive, stay optimistic. So NEET is a boon to you actually. So you don't have to write you don't have to write JIPMA, you don't have to write AIMS, you don't have any special entrance for any college. You write NEET and you get to study all over India, anywhere. So you belong to state board, so you have the state quota as the All India quota, 15%. So you can apply anywhere across India with just one exam. Is that not nice to hear? So NEET is a boon. So just you then what? NEET. So you must take now. The whatever I have to say has got over. So you need to concentrate very well. The time you had played has gone. So you need to stay focused and you need to be career oriented and stay concentrated. Keep yourself away from all sorts of distractions and use the internet in the proper way. And there have been several videos of several people being speaking about their own success stories. So I am just one among them and just a piece of example. So there are many others who have achieved far better than me. You would have heard people scoring 720 or 720. So it's just possible for you also to get that marks and you can study in AIMS Delhi. So there are so many colleges with so many options and you can definitely be a doctor. It's for sure. It requires all of you may heard of people saying you must work hard. So I'm strongly against that. You must never work hard, and it is just that you must make it your passion. Whatever you're doing, you don't do it for somebody else's sake. So my parents force me to study BA and that's why I have to study. No, don't take others' opinion. You think for yourself. You think about yourself, and then you imagine yourself after 5 years, however you want to be, and make the right decision based upon that. So whether you're applying for JEE or NEET, please go through the prerequisites, whatever you need. So whatever it is, school marks also plays an important role. So don't be playful at school. Concentrate on your 12th marks as well. It gets percentage of weightage. So then comes your NEET performance. You need to clear beyond the cutoff marks. Cutoff keeps changing. That's why I'm not mentioning the exact number. So every year it changes. So you need to keep a constant track on it. And now, since that you have cleared NEET, and what next you should do? There's something called the Medical Council of India, which actually does all these counseling work, and this where you get to apply for government colleges or all the colleges throughout the India. So you need to once you have joined, you have clear NEET. It in the NC website. So it's ncc.ni.in. There is a all India quota as well as the university category. Two separate things that are judicious were used for all the colleges. There will be counseling is based on the online mode, and then the state-wise counseling also takes place. So the other counseling is there you need to apply separately. So in my time I had applied in the KMC Field Park Medical College. So these two applications are totally different. You must be very careful while doing whatever you want. So there are two separate counselings, the state-wise counselling and the All India quota. So for All India quota, 15% that I had earlier mentioned, you can clear NEET and study through anywhere in any college throughout India. So for that you need to apply in mcc.nic.in website. And for the state-wise medical admissions, you need to apply separately. So here they will put up a name rank list separately, which has no relation between the MCC website. So if you want to study in Tamil Nadu in our colleges, then you need to apply in. Maybe the location may have changed, and but you need to apply separately to the tnhealth.org website. So you need to keep constantly checking with the website. So I would like to brush up with all the important points right now. So first you have 200 questions, out of which you can choose 180 questions, and negative marking -1 for every wrong answer. So when you are not sure about an answer, please don't attempt it, or else you will lose your mark. So you need to be careful. So you will be awarded 4 marks for each correct answer. So you have 45 questions for biology, and the remaining questions have been split up. Remaining 90 have been split up between physics and chemistry, not 45. Actually, there's 90 questions for biology, and the remaining questions are 45 physics and 45 chemistry. So you have out of 720, you need to clear the cutoff. Then you can, how many ever times you can attempt NEET, and there is no age bar to study medicine. And you need to concentrate, you need to cover your NCERT syllabus, and then you need to work out previous year question papers, and then you need to go through the answer keys for the marking scheme. Okay, so now if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Yeah, somebody has asked the TN
Yeah,
government.
questions in the chat box, ma'am.
Yeah, I have seen it. It's not the thing. It's not about Tamil Nadu government. It's throughout India. It is the only exam through which you can get into MBBS or BDS. So it's out of question whichever government is ruling or whatever. So NEET is the only gateway for MBBS or BDS. So don't be deterred. NEET is deterred by the notion that NEET might get cancelled anytime. It's not like that. NEET is being made mandatory and has been 3 years, and all of your seniors I've been seeing, they are my juniors now, so all of them have mandatorily gone through NEET. So NEET is the only gateway they are into MBBS or BDS. So you have to prepare NEET. Any other questions?
Participants, if you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box, or you can able to unmute and you can ask the question.
Yes, Vedachalam, you can ask your question. Please unmute and ask your question.
Ma'am, shall I ask a question?
Yes, you please.
Yeah, see.
Ma'am, when we can start preparing for the NEET, ma'am?
Which class do you belong to? May I know it, please?
I belong to 11th standard now.
It is better you start from the day one. You need not wait for the last minute. So it is not going to work if you start in the last minute. So it is better that you start right now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you a lot.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, you may ask.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like to prefer any books, other books, like any books for practicing physics and chemistry after completing the NCERT?
After completing the NCERT, what I would say is you must go through the previous year question papers. So now it's not that, okay, I've gone through my book once, so I am done the syllabus and done. It's not like that. So we must get the 10 to 15 years of NEET question paper. So NEET, not NEET, probably APMT was the name for NEET. So All India Pre-Medical Entrance Exam was there. It's been there for years. The entrance is not one which has been enforced on a suddenly. So it's been there for years, and for various reasons it has been stopped in the middle. Now, so you can go through AA, PMT questions also. So go through the previous year questions and solve them. Solve them one by one. Then you will get to know where you are weak at. Based on that, you will be able to choose the books. So actually, what I say is, it will you can surf the net, and there you will definitely get several books. Only NCERT, and I thought it was efficient. Better result.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you, madam. Thank you for sharing your experience. We had a very good session, and many students have also asked their questions. Thank you for extending the support, madam. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. I thank the organizing team as well as my college for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a wonderful session. I now call upon Dr. C.R. Raghavendran, sir, Assistant Professor of EEE Department, to present the vote of thanks.
Thanks, my voice is audible, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is my voice is audible? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening to one and all present over here. It has been such an honor to be the part of this 2 days virtual training program on inspiring towards the promising future. On behalf of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Easwari Engineering College, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Aruna, intern at SRM Dental College, Ramapuram, and Chinmay Kajula, specialized in automotive engineering from IIT Madras. Your thoughts have been truly inspiring us, and the way you guided to the students and the information which is being shared from your side. Hope so the student has been in a very much confused state, and now they have been having a very much clear idea about what is JW and what is NEET examination. I would like to take this opportunity to place a record on our hearty thanks to our management and principal sir for the perfect linguistic support and guidance he had extended to all of us. I would like to render my heartfelt thanks to the school principal, school teachers who have given a little time for their busy schedule to grace this occasion. I'd like to take this opportunity also to express our HOD, constant motivator and guiding force in all our endeavors to excel in the field of education, as well as our complete motivation on the entire program. I would also like to thank the school students. They are spending their valuable time in attending this complete session, and hope this session has given them a bright knowledge on what is JW and what is NEET examination preparation. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank the coordinators, faculty members who are providing intensive support throughout the program which we have been conducting for past 1 week. We have been planning on it. Finally, I'd like to thank all the participants who have been present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us to make this event a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Followed by this, we can able to see a video related to electrical department. What are the facilities which have been available? You can able to see it in form of a video so that you can able to get an idea.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you, Raghavendran sir.
Yes.
Thank you, participants, for joining with us and getting your doubts clarified. Hope the session was very good. And tomorrow morning also we have another session, as I've already informed. One on the stress management and another on the home automation. It is a hands-on session. I request all the students, you can also share the link to your friends, to other institutions in your college, schools, and you can also ask your parents, teachers to join with us. And you can download the certificate by providing your information, the link which is posted in the YouTube as well as in this chat box, and you can get your certificates downloaded. So thank you so much for joining. We will meet tomorrow morning. Thank you. Thank you, Shrija. Thank you. Very nicely done. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Aruna, madam, and thank you, Chinmay, madam. Thank you for.
Hi everyone, hope all
Thank
of you
you.
are doing good. I'm Induja from 3rd year to Pre-Department. I would like to share my experience as a student in this college. So it served as a very good platform for me to gain knowledge with the most friendly behaving staffs who never hesitate to give us notes and always keep encouraging us. I'm a dancer and this college also supports cultural events from which I learned to balance between dance and then studies. Another important thing is that it gives importance to foreign languages, that is French, Japanese, Spanish and German. They have introduced this year, which will be very useful for us during our placements. So this journey was filled with beautiful memory and they gave me opportunity to explore and involve myself. Thank you.
Hi, this is Marthikanan from EEE Department of Easwari Engineering College. I feel very glad to express my experience as a student in EEE Department of Easwari. An engineer succeeds only if he creates a salubrious, clean and green environment. In order to achieve this, our department has originated a club called Energy Club. The main motto of this club is to improve socialism and to enrich each individual with the accountability of protecting nature without losing the process of development. This club is responsible to create the students with the knowledge of industries by inputting various personalities from various esteemed industries and also gather influx for guest lectures. Moreover, this club has never failed to deliberately express the importance of electrical engineer to the fellow students of the club. The object of education is to make youth learn throughout their life. In answer to the non-technical support, our department also provides eminent contribution in improving the technical knowledge. The basic must be stronger in order to boost the foundation strong. The department has initiated a club called Electronics Hobby Club in order to boost the foundation strong. Students in this club gain more practical knowledge through DIY approach, that is, do-it-yourself approach. Here, students make up projects that promote day-to-day life and display them in front of the fellow students of the department. Events are organized in the club in order to encourage the active participation of the students in the club. Students are powered up with clubs of IIT standard and we feel elated in participating in them. I really feel very proud to be an EEE in Easwari Engineering College. Happy sharing.
I'm Kaushika from 3rd year EEE Department, Easwari Engineering College. I'm here to talk about the FOSS and the Green Energy Club, both of which have been inaugurated by the Department of EEE about a year ago. FOSS is the abbreviation of Free and Open Source Software. It enables the sharing and distribution of knowledge amongst the students without any restriction or hindrance. It also makes the students more aware of the software and free platforms that are currently being used in the industries. Various events and activities have been held up by this club and students have been taught of Proteus and Multisim software. While when it comes to the Green Energy Club, it emphasizes on the fact that the renewable energy is the most reliable and it also pushes the students to think of ideas that are actually eco-friendly rather than harmful. And the students of this club have been taught on how to build a fast charger for electric vehicle and solar power charger for electronic gadgets such as mobile phones and watches. All of these clubs have been extremely useful and very creative so far. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all. I am Vishal from 3rd year to B Easwari Engineering College. I'm here to talk about the projects which I have done during the course of my engineering. The first thing which I'd like to tell is taking engineering is not only to become an engineer, also to become an explorer. And our department has helped every one of us to become an explorer in the field of electrical and electronics engineering. So namely my projects, I have done 4 projects. The projects are, first one is electronic ID card, throwing away the classical ID card which we wear in the neck. We have thought of putting a electronic ID card which will have a beautiful display, and it can also communicate with other ID cards which is present, which can act as an intercom communication. The second project is about the smart glasses, Google glasses, similar to that. So if you're going to connect it to your ammeter or voltmeter, you can take the readings with your glasses. You don't need to look into the meter and take the reading. It will just come up to your glasses. The third project which we did, and it won a prize amount of 25,000 rupees in the project competition, which was held at Easwari Engineering College. The project is piezo tile. It is very simple. When you walk on it, you'll be able to produce electricity. So quite fascinating, no? So yes, and the final project which we started doing in the month of Jan was the project of borewell rescue, and it's an ongoing project. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. I'm Sai Malvika Venkatesh of EEE department. I'm currently doing my 3rd year. I'm here to talk about CRER, Center for Renewable Energy Research. Actually, we've conducted a workshop on design and installation of solar PV cells and installation of on-grid and off-grid rooftop PV system. In this, more than 250 students participated. Apart from this, we've also conducted an outreach program in several schools, and we're yet to conduct more outreach programs in order to create awareness among the general public regarding the advantages of shifting to renewable energy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwath Ram. I'm from the final year, EEE department, Easwari Engineering College. This department and this college has helped me envision my dreams of higher studies and also in career options. I have 13 different offers across the country of US, in which some are fully funded scholarship offers. I have 2 different offers from UK and 1 from Ireland, and I could say that I couldn't have envisioned this kind of success in my higher studies without the help of my professors and my assistant professors in the college. They helped me realize my dream into teaching, and also they helped me achieve a lot doing a lot of projects and papers and stuff. With this department, for sure I know that you guys could also reach this elite.
Okay, sir, Vignesh, thank you. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Very nicely conducted. Thank you all. Thank you, participants, staffs. Srija, very nicely done. Thank you. Really.
Students, please join the tomorrow program at 10:30 p.m. 10:30 a.m. Thank you all.
The meeting link is same for you, so you don't need to search for any new meeting link. The meeting link is same, so you can able to join, and a gentle reminder will be provided to you. Thank you all.
Also please request your friends to join the meeting. Okay, only few students joined it. Ask the friends to join the meeting tomorrow. Thank you all. Thank you.
So
Please do the meeting.
Yes, tomorrow meeting will be a very interesting meeting. It is based on your mind relaxation and stress-free relaxation, so that you can able to get relaxed, and you can able to see how to face your board exams. Related to that, you can able to get a lot of information. So it will be a very interesting session. Make sure your friends also will be joining. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, students. Join tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Accomplishments, small or big, in honor of our mentors. Happiness is that there is only in the rise of soil and in the heights of a game, in every leap, and in each goal. In the spark of success, in the claps of appreciation. Happiness after every performance and in tears of pride. For every code of application in technology's drive. Join the happiness. Admissions opened. From excellent infrastructure to accreditation.